What if I type in
Wait, what?
Malefis?
Should be able to go right to it.
True. That would do that.
That's not how you spell Malefis.
Nope.
You guys don't know how to spell.
What are you guys struggling with?
Why can't you just show me the people that I fucking follow, Twitch? Like, I'm so confused.
This is a very odd choice. I think it used to. Like,
Yeah, I used to have no
Fair.
problem.
and
Can you
it's
show me a screen cap?
There.
yeah.
I guess I should actually.
Dude, are you just trying to find this channel?
Well, I mean, like we know you could just type it, but like.
But how did you get that?
Now it's up. So there's a little show more button, which I now realize wasn't in that.
Oh, we're on
Yo.
39. Holy shit.
So this
So
is what
by
mine looks like,
Okay, yeah. So there's a little tiny arrow button.
but there isn't.
Go to your following page.
Okay. So I
And
have
then
my...
above overview, there's a little tiny arrow next to the heart.
Is there?
You see that? Yeah.
Can you circle on here where that is?
Good God, what is even happening right now?
Well, you just don't have it, huh?
Right? There's my problem. It's just not there. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
You know, I guess just like get fucked or whatever, and
Like,
that's sort of the that's that, right?
And that's when he goes, and that's why you just use YouTube.
that's why you always leave a note.
That's such a weird. Why do they make it so hard?
I don't know. I never had this issue before in my life.
Maybe they just don't like me anymore.
Like it used to. I thought you used to be able to see offline channels just like on your following page.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
used
you used to.
to literally just to be on my sidebar, and I wouldn't have to press anything.
Well, you know, that's how it goes, I guess.
Alright. So,
I've always had to search up Calvin as well. I've never actually had you on my sidebar.
well,
Every time I have to search you.
God,
You can also, if he is streaming, you can right click him on Discord or click him on Discord or something.
Yeah,
you should
no,
click him on
watch.
Discord.
yeah.
No,
Which
wait, I
is
figured
nice.
it out. What I had to do was maximize the window.
That makes even less sense.
Some features you just aren't allowed to have
Oh,
unless
you're-
you're resolute.
So it worked for me because I have my Twitch window like zoomed out a little bit, and so my window was like just big enough that I got the arrow, but normally I don't. That
Yeah,
is
it's
stupid.
absolutely dumb.
Alright, guys.
What the
Alright, doesn't-
fuck? Whatever.
I still can't find Malefis though.
Just type it in. Just type.
I've clicked
Discord
view
that
more, and now the only option it gives me is show less.
Just Discord it. Oh god. Discord the shit out of it. Alright,
Post
so
it. It's there.
you guys.
All right, I think they unfollowed me from you, Mal.
Oh my god, way to go. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I am no longer followed to Malefis.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
Fucking rude.
I'm
Let
for
me
realsies, my
look.
Rahim.
Maybe they just got rid of all
Are you
of
sure?
the people that followed me.
'Cause the button makes it look like I'm not following him, but if I hover over it, it says unfollow.
No, it says I'm following.
Yeah,
That's
you're still my first follow, friend.
Yeah, shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. Fuck you, Sean. I'm number one. Oh, lifelong
shit.
best friend. Yeah,
You know
where
what?
were you?
Oh,
where
shit.
were
He's
you?
not.
Rob has
No,
2
you're full of shit.
followers. Wait. Does
Does he
it
have
say
multiple
one?
accounts? Because there's Sir
Yeah,
Rob
he-
24 right there.
Yeah, I got 2
he has
accounts.
Sir Rob 24 and he has Firelord Rob.
Yes, Firelord Rob and Sir Rob. I got 2.
What a fucking weeaboo.
Hey man, that's 2 free followers. What can I say?
Botting. Reporting.
Oh shit! Don't report. Don't. I know you're salty, but don't take it out on Cal.
Yeah, he gets this account banned, so then he can be the first follow on the next one.
Maleficence 2, baby.
Ooh, baby. Aha, got him.
You like already have made the account, so then you already like you guarantee the follow.
Yeah, like he's already made it. He's already followed. So that when that account gets banned, he's like, "Don't worry, Cal. I already made you an alt."
Yep. All right, so
Because that's what friends are for.
What a good
first in the turn order, as it currently is going to be Fenthras, and then Roran's going next. You currently have the ghoul that's currently fighting with Caradoc, and you have the skeleton shooting arrows at you, and then Keltis just got hit with a moonbeam, and recently has rained fire upon you guys, and dark fire.
Okay.
Nice.
And just a heads up and a reminder,
gonna
because this
run
was a surprise to you guys before when we were talking about it towards the end. There was a long, like the tunnel is relatively long, and the amount of time that has passed has been a decent amount of time now. That you can guess. Okay, so he's rolling a d6.
The doggo went into the healing circle.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he gets that.
Okay.
Then he attacks, which is I remember it, obviously.
Yeah.
How to
I mean,
do
it hasn't
that.
been a very long time.
He's gonna do this.
Okay.
13. Is that
Does
a hit?
13 hit the ghoulie?
The ghoul.
13 just hits, yeah.
Is a ghoul a fiend?
No.
Oh, no, these are undead.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
they were
for
literally
9
raised
damage.
before you.
9.
9 damage? 9 damage.
9.
Nice.
I need to actually add the health that he got back. Cool.
Alright. That is a Ladan. Wait, maybe it's not. Yeah, it is.
No, it's
Massive
good.
Spectre. Yeah, okay. Alright, so next is going to be Roran, aka Eric, if anyone ever forgot. Which is
you deleted
Rob.
the text!
Yeah, it was in my way. I needed to put settings on it so then Rob can control him and move him about and put more text.
Okay, sorry. I gotta open up his D&D Beyond
Alright.
whatchamacallit, because I forgot to do that because I'm trying to eat a buffalo chicken poutine with my fingers
I thought you
because I'm
already
too
ate.
stupid to grab a fork.
Is this your like second dinner?
He's a
No, this
hobbit.
is my leftover from dinner because like I still can't like swallow right, so I brought
Yeah.
most of my food home.
Yeah, that definitely impacts your earnings.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently I got to re-sign in to D&D Beyond.
Damn.
Classic.
That's weird.
Yeah, I meant like yeah.
Oh, I love how my character is still a Gur dressed up as Pikachu. Nope.
What?
Not... Oh, sorry, my avatar for D&D Beyond. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I misspoke because I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a fucktard.
Yeah.
But I mean well.
Wait, Zenkor or Rob?
Well,
It was a trick question.
I mean, Zenkor means well, but he's a
There's a lot of
fucktard.
similarities.
Yeah, there's quite the parallels between the two of us.
There's fun, cool overlap.
Yeah, it's just like a nice little like Easter egg, I guess you could say. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to press. Oh no! Stop the video! Shh, 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 shh. So loud. Okay. Sorry, this is.
I want to hear the video.
I am grossly ill prepared, as you can tell. Sorry, I recently completely changed around my setup, so now I finally have 2 monitors again, and I finally ended up setting up my Blue Yeti Micro that I
Okay.
didn't bother setting up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So, Rorin, which sounds a lot like Ronin,
Yeah.
which isn't a very creative name.
Hmm.
15 feet? Fucking perfect.
Oh,
So Ronin...
I mean, just remember, he's,
Wait, did he...
he can't run over open air. Like I saw one of those lines.
Yeah, no. Here, let me...
And he,
Listen,
if you run him
Pandora,
past that,
okay?
if you run him past that white guy, he's gonna take a swipe at you. And if that's not a description of like modern day America, I don't know what is.
No, but only if I'm... Wait, how far is his range?
5 feet.
The ghost guy.
5 feet.
Normal
5
people
feet?
range.
Yeah.
She...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
In
mess him
that
up.
case,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pop on over to the other side of him.
Okay. Pop on to the other side.
Does anybody remember if Eric already activated his flame sword?
Yeah, he was very
it
excited
is
about
currently activated. Yes.
Yeah. It should just
All
sort
right.
of always be activated, really. Like, there doesn't seem to be any downside.
I mean, it can be
Oh, isn't it like
activated
a cooldown
forever,
or something?
but no,
Yeah.
it can be activated forever, and it can last as long as it wants. It's just
You
like,
can't really
unless you-
sheave it away
yeah,
if it's on fire.
mostly just
Yeah,
handling, and if you want to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to be sneaky when you got a fucking beacon coming out of you at all times.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
What
so
you
I'm
doing? What you doing?
My flame attack.
Okay.
He gets like a couple attacks, right?
He gets 2
Mm-hmm.
now that he's past 5th level. He's currently level 5.
Oh, damn, really?
No, he's not.
Oh, God. I was like, no wonder he's complaining about dying all the time. It's a little bitch.
Guess this is why I'm sad all the time. Alright, so the first one hits.
Exactly, Bob. You're a useless piece of shit.
Here,
Bob, I
are
didn't
you-
mean it.
Are you rolling the second one?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to type with my pinky finger
Hmm.
because for some reason I'm just going fucking balls deep with my hands.
Hmm.
Ah, skeet.
That one hits still.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Alright.
Yeah,
cool.
undead are really slow. That's what Fenthris just rolled.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What else?
Okay, so I roll 2 d6s plus 14? No, wait.
14. Jesus Christ.
Well, because it's 1d6 plus 7 per attack. Plus
For the attack roll.
2d6s of fire damage.
Just
Yeah.
Just roll them one at a time.
Yeah. Jesus.
I should pull up Paradox.
Okay, so that's the regular damage.
Alright.
No.
Oh, he has not updated this, has he?
Has he leveled up yet?
Whoops. So that's the fire damage.
Okay. Fire
this is up to
damage.
date.
Okay, so here's the second attack.
Alright.
And then there's the damage, or the fire damage for the second attack.
Alright. So with the flaming
I think that's how it works.
sword,
right?
he strikes like upwards, like going across the entire torso, and then he like stabs forward and just thrusts right into the center of the ghoul, and it just sets it on fire, and you just see its like limp form just slowly burning away, and he pulls the sword out.
Does this motherfucker do 3d6 plus 7?
3d6 plus 7 damage?
Technically
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah, in a way.
Damn.
If the person he's attacking is susceptible to fire damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a flaming sword.
Yeah.
Adds damage.
Because if it was somebody that didn't take fire damage, then they would just be the
Yeah, it'd
The
be
shooting
like a
sword.
it would be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a bone
Yeah,
devil.
don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
if you're like fighting like a bone devil or something, that would really
or
suck.
a fire demon,
or like 2 bone devils, and that would suck even more.
or 2 fire
at the same,
demons.
at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
would-
or like a fire demon and like an earth demon.
yeah,
Yeah,
or water
Yeah.
demon,
or a water
Yeah.
demon.
or like an air demon, or
So
like
you
What if it was
solid
an-
rated all demons
or
stuff?
like an avatar demon.
No, if it was an air demon, it would just increase the fire.
No, it could like take the
feel like blow it
oxygen.
No, because all that
yeah.
extra oxygen would just make it stronger.
Yeah, but I could like maybe
Not-
it could
you
take the
can't-
oxygen away.
You can't just like infinitely charge fire with oxygen. Like that's
Yeah,
not.
no.
Yeah, you
It's stuff
can. Have you
that-
ever
No.
have you ever supercharged a
have
fire
you,
before?
Hey Rob, have you ever like infinitely charged fire with oxygen before?
Yeah, dude. It's great. It lasts forever.
Actually, there's a spell that lasts forever. Anyway,
It's called perpetual motion. Look it up sometime.
all right. So you've basically killed almost all the undead. So their turn comes up, and the archer is going to take its shots. And seeing its kind of line breaking away, it's going to move back and take its shots at Roran.
I'm telling you now, it's a miss.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
called it.
Oh, yes.
All right. And...
Dude, my dick's so big right now. I scored the game-winning goal. Come on, don't fuck with me.
All right.
Was that your first goal of the season?
Yeah,
Nice. Yo, what's your team's KD ratio?
Katie.
like
That fucking kills
0.625.
me. That kills me so much. Oh fuck. All right. So it's Keltis' turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take
Nope.
Moonbeam on his turn or on Ariel's turn?
Fuck Keltis.
It's a good
'Cause
question.
some shit is like when you enter the area or
Start your turn there.
blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
I think it's when he starts his turn there.
That would make sense to me.
I'm using books today because I feel like they just, they really work out well for me. All this page turning.
When a
it's just-
creature enters
But
the spell
books are for
area for
nerds,
the first
though.
time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames.
Cool shit.
Yeah. It must make a Constitution saving throw. Alright, he can do that. He's got great Constitution. Actually, he actually does have actually pretty decent. Plus, and what's that saving throw? 4? That's not bad. What's your spell DC?
It's gonna be 14.
14. He just barely makes it then.
Oh, fuck you.
Does he take like half or anything?
He takes half
Half damage,
damage.
right?
Yep, he takes half
Right.
damage. So you still roll the 2d10, and he takes radiant damage.
Alright, let's roll.
A shape changer automatically has disadvantage. I'm just kidding, he's not a shape changer. 5 damage. Alright. So I'll keep that open just in case we need to resort to that one
So you
again.
gotta split that in half though.
Yes. Yep. Okay. So he
That was,
takes that damage.
That's unfortunate.
And he's going to start his turn. And I think this is what he's going to do.
He's got 2 happy little clumps.
Fuck you in advance. With love, Calvin. With love.
Is there still darkness behind us? Like on the stairs?
No, that got dispelled.
Okay.
Alright, Jesus freaking Christ. 286 or lower. Oh my god. Why are spells so complicated? Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Keltis looks at the front line approaching, and he looks and holds a finger up towards the 3 figures, and then looks towards the other 3 of you, Zenkor, Ariel, and Baron. You can see his hand moving back and forth as you guys just took down the ghoul, and he finally rests his hands on Ariel. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this black strike of energy hits you.
Oh fuck. Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Okay, so +3.
You can do it, Ariel. We believe in you. I think, right? Yeah, we believe in her.
You did not succeed.
Shit.
Ah!
you feel
Alright.
suddenly like just completely chilled from the outside and just spreading from the chest where you got hit, and it just completely hits your
Hey, not-
arms and everything. You're
Not
starting
a
to
new
feel
feeling.
weak. And you just like, it's not even like a pain, but it's just like almost like an emptiness of it, like a draining of energy. And you take a lot of
Some necrotic bullshit there.
Oh.
take 43
Fuck off.
necrotic damage.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Just tapped himself out.
Oh, I'm down to. Oh, I'm hurt.
That was
bad,
actually a
guys.
really good roll too. That was a really good roll. The
Yeah.
damage roll.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He got a 10 and an 11 and a 9.
That was like strictly above average rolls.
Ariel, how you doing?
I'm under 10.
Okay. But you're standing. You're standing, right?
No, I'm at 9.
Okay, thank God. Because there's more to that spell, and that could have been really bad. Okay. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, but don't worry, it's because concentration. You're concentrating on a spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
The odds are pretty against you. Because I believe it's 10 plus half the damage you took. So I think, yeah. Let me double check concentration for you, just to double check. Because we haven't been doing that as well as we should be. Because we don't really use as many. No, not concentration. Can.
I think it's fair to assume that I am not concentrating after that.
The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So it's half the actual damage. So it would have been 20.
actually-
Yeah, you succeeded.
21.
Yeah, you just succeeded. So you
Damn,
you see her
bullshit.
after she gets struck. Zenkor and Baron, you're close enough to see her skin's like super pale now, and she like stumbles backwards, almost like collapsing, and she just holds herself up, and the moonbeam still stands. All
In my
right.
headcanon, I'm gonna say that the moonbeam like faltered when she got hit, but then she like looks up really badass and it like comes back full strength and it does another 2d6 damage.
Hey, we'll see. Oh no, it's just 2d. It does 2d10. It does 2d10.
Oh yeah.
Zenkor, you're next here.
All right,
Blast
Zenkor. Whew, jeez, son.
He's actually over here as well.
Ba-ba-ba-bam. I got to double check what
What do you have left?
spell slots I have left. Ooh. Okay, I could fuck with this. All right. Seeing that after watching Ariel get hit, Venkor's gonna move into a position where
Careful there, careful there. Yeah.
hopefully
I
he can,
guess.
hopefully he can kind of
Scooch in there.
scooch in there real good like, and then with the burning of 1,000 suns, he's going to level up his lightning bolt to level 4.
Okay.
He's gonna cast it at this bitch.
Alright. He's gonna make his dexterity, which is only +2.
Big money, no whammies, no whammies.
And he rolled a 14. What's your
Oh
DC?
shit!
What's your DC? 15?
15.
Nice.
God bless
Alright, he
that
fails.
level up.
Alright, so he gets hit with the full brunt of it. Lightning
Alright,
bolt
so-
strikes out, like Zegor like ducks under Ariel's shoulder as she like leans back and shoots the lightning bolt forward right at Keltis. Let's see how
badass.
Let's go.
35 damage. Shit. Are you fucking kidding me, video game? Okay.
Fuck you, Keltis.
Oh yeah, I have it here. Cool. That is one hell of a blow to him. And he just like immediately as he's like trying to run towards the exit, you like nail him with the lightning bolt, and he like flies up 5 feet for a moment and just like
rap.
holds himself to the ground. He's groaning in pain.
Can I like just
let me
shut
math
up
right.
and then like suck it, bitch?
You're a little too injured to be shouting slurs.
I know.
You're a little
I'm
too
thinking
hurt to be
about-
shit
You
talking.
think that you shouted it, but it's like a
Mm-hmm.
weak like whisper, like Baron could barely hear and Zincor hears you.
Was he running to like there's? I'm assuming there's stairs. over
Yeah,
here.
like it's more so here, but yeah,
Okay.
because it's all like
Yeah.
cylindrical.
As long
Alright,
as this
he's-
doesn't play out like a Pokemon trainer battle where he's just gonna like pop
Heal
a
up to
max
full.
heal.
No, you guys already had one of those fights.
God, that was stupid.
No, he's
It is-
looking
it is
really
like one of
fucking
those-
rough.
It's one of those routes where like you have to fight a trainer and then your rival comes up and then the gym leader comes up and you're like, fucking bitch, let me heal first.
Nope, you gotta use your turn to heal up.
And then Team Rocket comes in, and you're like, why are you even here right now? How did none of these people catch you?
My favorite own in video game history, though, is Professor Oak coming in and being like, "Oh, Gary, I heard you were the Pokemon champ, so I head here right away to congratulate you, but I see you already lost."
Yeah, and he's like, anyway,
You
I'll see you
fucking
later.
loser.
Instead of like going and updating both of their like dexes, he just ignores him and he's like, well,
Yeah,
you're a loser.
Smell you later,
so...
Gary, you fucking loser.
Alright, it's Ariel's turn now. Unless Sankor is moving somewhere.
It's actually my turn. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Self heal for the love of God.
Yeah, you rolled pretty low last time for
What do
initiative.
I have her? Mm. I'm trying to think of what I should use.
Don't clerics
I don't
get like
really
lay
have
on
it.
hands or something or?
No,
No.
that's paladins.
Don't.
Paladins?
Clerics have to
I could,
use
like,
their spell
help.
slots.
Other people, but
I can give you like a
I'll have
little bit of
to-
healing going forward.
You can
but
still
not-
use
wait,
like
he's, like,
healing
really-
spirit and cure wounds on yourself. If you
he's
ever
really
do.
hurting. You said, right?
Yeah, he's not looking too hot.
Yeah.
Fuck this asshole. Fuck him.
He's like actually
Alright.
like got like small embers on like his shoulder and shit with like torn and burnt flesh.
You should move Moonbeam onto him too. That's a bonus action, right?
Isn't it
I
already on
believe
him?
so.
Oh, it's not.
No,
No,
because
he
moved.
just
He
he
moved
just tried
out
to
of
move
it.
away.
he's trying to run
And
away like
maybe
a
it would count.
bitch.
Trying to
Yeah.
run like a little bitch.
He's using his Shaco passive.
I'm going to conjure.
Just a heads up, it's an action to move the moonbeam.
It's an
Oh, it's
action.
Yeah,
not a
that's why I
bonus
have-
Yeah.
action?
Most things are usually bonus actions, but according to this book right here, it says on your turn after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
damn. Oh damn.
Most
Okay,
spells
so
are usually
I can
bonus.
conjure 4 half
Interesting.
reward. So I'm going to conjure 4 or 2 beasts. 2. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to conjure a direwolf
Okay.
and a I don't know, swarm of quippers. I feel like that would be chaotic. I don't know what the fuck quippers are.
I believe they're fish.
Okay, okay.
You say a flipper?
Okay. I can't.
They are fish.
Although that would be kind of funny.
They're kind
I
of
just
like
imagine him slipping on it.
they're like you know the bitey fish. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. He's gonna get a giant octopus up in that shit.
Giant octopus. Okay.
A dire wolf and a giant octopus, just because.
Yeah, good luck, Calvin. Give me some icons there.
I'm gonna conjure them so they're like right beside him. Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck that
Easy
asshole.
peasy. Alright. So you have a wolf come out like from this like opening of almost like a gateway, and then you just hear a wet plop as the octopus like falls onto the ground in front of him.
That wolf looks like a.
I'm just imagining myself laugh like Ursula right now.
Feel free. All right, this
That just
is
brings so
gone
much
for
joy
now.
to my-
But you do have the other concentration spell of the summon creatures, because summon creatures
That's
is
discount.
concentration, right? Should be. Right?
I can cast spells while I have concentration?
Wait, the
This
summon
is concentration,
beings. Yeah, that's
so
concentration.
Moonbeam's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Double check.
Moonbeam's gone, and now this one.
Yep, that's good. All right, now I
Um,
have to freaking look at the stats.
So
real
that
quick.
was my spell. Can I move?
Oh, yep. Yeah, you still have your movement.
Okay, there's like no real good place to hide here. Where's Caradog?
He's off to
in
the side,
distance
but he's
on
gonna
the right.
be running for
Is
something
he?
to hit.
Who can I hide behind?
Just put yourself as far away from him as you can.
You can just use Zencor as a meat shield.
You could maybe go down the stairs a little bit. That might give you
it's
cover.
not blocked.
Right, Calvin? She could probably go if she starts going down the stairs, then she wouldn't be able to
It's all flat.
It's not. These are stairs.
It's not quite stairs. It's like the broken earth, like all of it's like kind of in shambles, and you guys are like kind of like finding flat pieces to climb up, and that's why the darkness was really rough, is because it's like rough terrain. But you can go down there still.
Yeah, but if she went that way, she'd start going down because if Keltis goes this way, he starts going up. So she's probably somewhere over there.
She's in partial cover right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good then.
Alright, that's
Go
the end of your
off to
turn.
the seas.
Alright, so it is now Varen. And I'm gonna run initiative for these guys. 13.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action to move my little circle over here.
Okay.
Am I tracking that shit?
Ooh, really nice roll on hand.
7. So Ariel, there's a little bit of healing for you. Well, that sucked.
Thanks, Boo.
Then I'm just gonna start shooting Keltis. I think that makes sense.
Okay. Take those shots.
Do I have any of my good arrows? I think I used them today.
Used one of them.
I don't fucking remember.
Used one.
Because I track it on D&D Beyond, and it shows 2 out of 2 charges, and I have 2 empty boxes, which I think means that I've used both of them.
No, if you have empty boxes, they get filled in red when you click them.
Oh, I have used one.
Yeah, you've used one, not 2. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna move myself over a little bit here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot him with the big boy arrow, I think.
Alright. Let's see those rolls.
One of those, that roll is, I don't remember this.
And he is a humanoid, by the way. 14.
14. Let me stutter step.
Okay.
Just to, because I feel like that's
Nice.
18.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. Is he a humanoid or a fiend?
He is a
Go
humanoid.
fish.
Nice. This many.
Okay.
12 damage. 12 magic damage.
Oh yeah, you don't have extra attack because you're doing a revised.
Yes.
Okay, Fenris can attack.
So
So,
next to anything. So.
Baron, you pull out your arrow and you aim, and just before you like release, you can feel the like heat of the quiver, and your bow like changes very slightly, and you shoot the arrow, and it just like hits him right in the gut, and he just looks down and looks back up at you, and you can see some blood trailing out of his mouth. He's still standing. And it's now the end of your turn.
Yep.
Alright.
I badly want to see what the octopuses do to him, so I kind of hope he lives.
They probably build a garden.
Caradoc's turn is next.
Caradoc's turn. Caradoc has this fun thing where he's faster than literally anyone else on the rest of the fucking team. So he can get here like easy. He doesn't have to sprint or shit like nothing.
He's a barbarian.
Yeah, but he's taken like
He's got like
speedy
corgi
feats
legs.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like when a tiny dog is walking really fast and its legs turn into like a blur
Yeah.
underneath it when it's walking. That's cool. And he's gonna just hit it a lot.
Alright.
He's gonna hit him. Which is a d20 plus.
So Caradoc swings, going straight for the neck.
It's probably supposed to be higher at this point because he hasn't leveled up yet, but
It hits.
he's gonna
Oh, both of them hit. Let's see the damage on the first one. It's going straight for the neck
that
with Caradoc.
is- His rage damage is 2. That's 13.
Alright, Caradoc swings and cuts Keltis's head straight off.
Okay,
You
and
see
then
the
he's gonna
lifeless.
swing again for 19 damage. And I like to imagine that's coming straight down onto his head on the ground.
Alright, there's nothing left. Just a lot of mess and a fallen headless body on the ground.
Hit him again.
He only
I
has 2
feel like
attacks.
I feel like we've got enough rage against him that we'll probably just like stand over his dead body and stab him.
No, you gotta double
Each.
tap. I don't believe he's dead.
Well, that's
that's
what
the
Caradoc
definition of
just
double tap.
That was, it was
Triple
like,
tap. Hit him again.
Let me check the damage first, and I'm like, you're getting both damages, buddy.
Yeah, you're not stopping. We're going 3rd edition on this ass. All right, so it's just this
There's
lone
just this little bitch. He's
archer.
probably shaking in his booties.
He just doesn't really seem to be understanding anything that's going on other than wanting to shoot people. Just like lifeless eyes of a skull.
Got a one-track mind. I respect that.
Yeah. Next is the octopus.
How much movement does the octopus have?
Octopus has 10 feet of movement on ground.
Emmanuel, you missed it.
What about
You just
a
chopped
sprint?
Keltis's
What about
head
a
off and then chopped it in half again.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah, like that.
You absolutely murked his ass,
You
dude.
fucking wrecked his face.
You're like
literally.
5 seconds too late for you killing him.
It was really cool, and I got to do it.
Well, good.
Move
Alright.
there, Calvin. Move
All
on.
right.
All that matters is that Keltis is dead, hopefully.
Probably. Honestly, I kind of want to just like burn his body when we're done here.
Yeah, we gotta burn it just to be safe.
Why do you want to burn my body? I just
No,
helped.
Keltis is, not idiot. Don't be so French. Come on.
Okay.
Sorry,
Hey,
Sorry,
it-
you'd be looking so
Don't-
sexy right now, covered in the blood of your enemies. You're
don't be
alright.
rude, okay?
you're
Idiot
absolutely
is a
bathed in
nice
the blood.
cat, okay? Idiot's a nice cat. I wouldn't compare them.
Meow.
All right. So next is it's just the animal turn. So the next is Fenthras.
Wait, did the octopus and the wolf go?
Yeah, well, the octopus went. The wolf rolled shittier initiative.
Okay.
The octopus just rolled a really good initiative. had like +1 and it tied with Caradoc for a second.
You said it's Fenthras?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna run over.
That would have made me so happy if my octopus actually killed him.
I mean, your octopus could like start slowly crushing his body, but
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it makes more sense for somebody like Caradoc to kill him because, like, we really got fucked over by this guy.
24 hits.
And that.
8. All right, it's not looking too hot. Yeah, Fenthras just rips off the leg of the archer, and it's just like kind of barreled down on its knee.
Well, give a dog a bone, am I right?
All right, next is gonna be Roran.
All right, Roran's gonna run up. He's just gonna slice and dice.
All right, go for the slicing and dicing. Which order are you doing? A dice or a slice?
I'm gonna do the slice first, and then I'm gonna hit him with a dice when he least expects it.
Okay.
Calvin, you work in a kitchen. You can't dice before you slice.
You can dice,
Yeah, it's not
and then you
dice
can
and
slice,
slice.
though.
Slice and dice. I have
Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you supposed
it's
to dice them
useless.
if you don't slice them first? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
but
Yeah.
it's just you just slice with the dice, and then you slice it out the second time.
No, I watched enough Gordon Ramsay to know that that's not how it works.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a slice before the dice,
I
but
know
there's
you work
also
in a
one
kitchen,
after the dice.
but like, I've watched a lot of cooking videos on YouTube, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
It's like we had a customer who was like, "I've been eating steaks for 30 years. I know what I'm talking about." It was like, "What?
Well, by
that's
all
not
means,
what
I'll
it
allow you to
means."
cook it your-
You know how to masticate, but you don't know how to cook it.
It was like I've been watching movies for like 20 years. Doesn't mean I know how to fucking make one. Anyway, it is a hit.
Anybody can make
Okay.
movies, just not the
And
good
for
kind.
the second one,
Okay, that's a miss. You guys finally missed an undead creature.
that's fine. So there's the here's the regular
Wow.
damage.
Yeah, okay,
I see that nothing has changed.
actually, he was rolling really good, and then he showed
did
up.
pretty good. He did a bunch of damage to the ghoul.
He also did, as Zenkor, he did like 35 damage to.
There's the
Keltis.
fire damage.
All right, Roran just easily disposes and slices the skeleton down.
Bitch got cremated.
You guys are now just sitting in just a shit ton of bodies. You start realizing that there's actually just like there's a lot more dead bodies than just the ones you fought. They just stayed dead. It seems like they just get dumped down here. And now Keltis has joined them.
Ariel, you get 28.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
Alright. So you guys now are in a relatively empty chamber. On one of the final
Zenkor's gonna
floors.
walk
39.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna walk around the side. He's gonna come up to Keltis's hopefully dead body.
Okay.
He's gonna hit him with some shocking graphs, just to make sure.
Alright. You smell burning flesh, and he's definitely not moving. The lifeless body is just staying there. You can see that he is.
I'm definitely gonna try to actually light him on fire.
Okay, yeah, you light the body on fire. It takes a little bit of effort. It seems as though he almost is similar to Tiefling at this point. Like, he actually has somewhat of fiendish features now, like you guys saw originally when you started fighting him. Definitely not the same Keltis that you guys had seen before. Like, either he had hid his appearance to you before, or he has gone through some sort of change.
Can I do like a insight to make sure that his like mind wasn't like transferred to a different place?
That's a special kind of
That's,
insight check.
That's one hell of an insight check. It's like a DC 50 right there. Can I like insight check to like check if there's any dragons nearby based off the ground?
Yeah, can I just like insight to like find like the meaning of life? Like, can I just do that?
Like,
42.
how is the diplomacy on the other side of the world? Can I like look at the ocean and kind of you don't have detect magic, do you? Because that would kind
do
of
not.
be that would kind of be one major way of doing so.
What about animal handling? Will that come in handy?
Animal handling?
Yeah.
I mean, you have two animals on either side of you right now. Would you like to pet the dog?
Ooh, can I pet the dog?
All right, let's
Oh,
roll
pet my octopus?
roll for pet the dog.
All right, I'm gonna roll for pet the dog.
All right, it's animal handling.
Yep.
Let's see if you successfully roll. All
Did I
right,
successfully pet the dog?
The dog seems to be a good dog.
Ooh, that's a good boy right there.
Yeah, he is definitely a good boy.
All right, carry on though.
All right. As far as your human eyes can see, there is no mind transferring arcane magic-y sort of shit going on. Just seems to be a dead body. Human eyes can't really see the soul, so you assume that it's going away, and it's probably going to hell. Well, one of the hells. There's 9 of them, but
It's going somewhere.
yeah.
Let's gather around this little campfire for a little bit and kind of let's all take a beat, you know?
Zedcore the campfire. Or sorry, his
Keltis
name's
the
over.
campfire.
Yeah, Keltis the
Yeah.
campfire. Zedcore's name's over right now. Alright.
Let's all take a little sit down, you know?
So you guys doing a short rest?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, please. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Alright, so you guys can roll whatever hit die you need.
What's my hit die? What do I get? D10. I would like.
Oh, I get a hit die for my cleric as well. That's cool.
3d10. That's what I'm doing. Damn, okay.
Nice.
And...
Oh, you don't have to control Caradoc anymore, so Caradoc can also roll for dice if he wants.
What should I roll? Is the
We're doing a
question.
short rest. If you want to heal, you can, but you took 1 damage, so I can give you a berry.
Does anyone have a healing potion or a
Yeah.
healing spell? Because I clearly need that. But
Yeah. I'll walk up. Varen's gonna walk up to you and he's gonna hand you 2 good berries.
I saw Ariel's roll and I thought that's what you're giving him.
That's 2 HP. That's 2 HP, buddy.
Wait, where do I
2
find my
HP.
2 HP
That's-
and a couple tasty
Wow.
little good berries.
where do I
That's
find my hit
twice
dice?
the amount that I need.
It
Can you
should
more
be
precise?
If you click short rest, it'll.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Short rest. Recover maximum HP charges during this rest. What does that mean?
All you have to do is it says your class and hit die, and you click
just,
how many of these you want to use.
It's gonna say like sorcerer, and there's gonna be some boxes. Just
Yeah.
like click how many die you're using.
Yeah, and you can only use that many per day.
I'm just gonna use one.
And
Did you not really get hit? How's is Roran doing? Okay.
He got
Um,
hit pretty hard.
He's
in
at
Fireball.
50 out of 68, so he's probably gonna wanna.
Oh,
But
that's-
the only
that's not
problem
bad.
is like I can't actually like edit his beyond.
All right.
Oh.
Here. I
I
can
think
change
as
that.
he's a fighter, so he should have like a D10, I think, or maybe a D12.
I think it's a D10.
Yeah.
No,
Well, right
only-
now
the only
Zenkor's at
D12 is,
54 out of
Barbarian.
58 HP, so
Barbarian.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. So roll him at least 1 hit die probably.
all right,
While we're
here.
sitting around, being a bunch of dick nuts.
Yeah.
You
I don't know
want-
if
you want to roll
Cal's able
one,
to-
or I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay, do two for him.
Okay. So
Also,
you
I'm
can
gonna go grab it
roll
real
2d roll 2d10 plus 2. Whoever wants to roll for him.
2d10 plus
Yeah.
2.
Oh, do you add shit to that roll?
What are we rolling for?
He's doing.
If you
a
want to
short
use
rest.
hit die to refill, you already did yours.
Yeah. I'm
All right,
pulling it
16.
now.
So
Thanks,
he's
everybody.
at 66 out of 68.
I've never added things to my hit die rolls.
Well, it tells you what to add to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably does.
All right, I'll be right back though. I'll be 2 seconds.
Is there anything else you guys are doing in the?
Wait,
I
we burned the
mean-
body. Did we check his, like, I don't know. I feel like we should have checked his body for shit. Rob him first.
Well, it
Guys,
is
drop the
sitting
ball on
there.
that one, you fuckers.
It is sitting there on fire currently.
Yeah, I don't think we did. No one spoke up, and he's been burning for a little bit.
Yeah, it's about half an hour burning.
Can I just imagine that we're not actually sitting around a campfire, we're just sitting around his burning body?
That's what
We
it's
literally
happening.
are, yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
okay.
figurative
Okay,
campfire. Yeah.
That's so good.
If you guys want to try and search the burning dead body, you can, but that's
I feel like
essentially
that would just be weird.
yeah. That's where we draw the line. Alright, so what else are we guys doing? Also, woodland beings, are those gone now after half an hour? I think it's 10 minutes, right?
Hold on.
Oh,
Are there?
I'll tell
Alright,
you
I'm
the
back.
duration.
What's the spell?
Honestly, there probably are, but let me just double check. Up to an hour.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's been about like 32 minutes, really. So you're good. Still got a good amount of time left.
I still got my octopussy.
Yep. Great movie. Great movie. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I guess
You're
we're gonna
running.
keep
You're running out of
going.
fuel for this fire, so it's starting to burn out too.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Feels
Before we
somehow
take on, like,
unsatisfying.
Before we take on like an army, like fuck man. Yeah. I guess really the only thing we can do is just keep going, right?
I mean, there's a whole other fucking pile of shit to deal with here. This like. Not, not even why
Varen.
we're here,
We
really.
gotta press on and fuck up the rest.
Yeah, we gotta keep on
Varen
keeping on.
and
We know that my bird plan failed.
Do we?
you know that you
Yeah.
lost concentration.
All we know is that
Pretty
shortly after getting in here, you lost connection to the bird.
Yeah, that's all you know.
Okay.
So Ariel and Varen, by the looks of it, you guys very faintly hear the sound of roaring wind.
It's probably the storm.
It's
where
faint.
do I hear it from, up or down?
Up.
All right.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. All right then.
Okay.
You've been hearing it. You guys have been hearing it
Okay.
steadily throughout your rest.
Okay, that's like a pretty good sign, probably, maybe.
Oh lord. Oh boy. All right. Do we
We've been
wanna-
hearing it like since we sat down, when shit like quieted down, we heard it.
Yeah, you could tell that it was going off. You
Okay.
with both of you, you guys could barely hear it, and then once you started realizing what it was, you're like, oh, okay, like it's a lot of like residual like sound waves like going through.
Yeah.
like
I mean,
a
we're like
tunnel sort of
underground
style.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it almost sounds like wind
Okay.
in a hallway.
Do we just press on and like just go guns blazing?
I mean, we do just have to keep going. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just. I was testing. I wanted to test to
That was
see.
loud.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear it. I was like, I wanted to test to see because I was like, how do I make it so then you guys can barely hear it? And then I'm like, is this even on? And then I made that mistake. So I apologize.
I have my settings turned down, so that did not hurt at all.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing next?
Yeah. Let's keep on keeping on.
Okay.
Just
Can I
like
put-
cut off his head, a burning
Can I
head, and
put-
put it on
Yeah,
like.
There is no head to cut off.
Oh, that's
It's already
right,
cut
you
off.
fucker.
Can I grab a good femur from one of the skeletons and put it in my bag?
Sure.
Nice.
Venthos already had one, so you can just take it
It's
from
for later.
him. All right. So I'm just gonna do a quick
Beyond.
amount of math.
I feel like we should be on the lookout for traps. Like I feel like I'm gonna be extremely untrusting, so I know at least Ariel's gonna be trying to be careful.
I mean, Zenkor always watches where he steps because he's very meticulous and smart.
I just don't want to die again. That was a very close call.
Again.
I think the only person that's come like close to dying, like actual dying, is Varen.
Varen. Yeah.
You're the only one that's ever had to make a death saving throw.
I inked in my pants a little bit.
I have no idea where we are or what we're doing. Oh,
Yeah, it's not like I've been
You-
absent for like 3 sessions in a row. It's
So-
not 4. But
so our last session was June 9th. So like
Wow.
we've been gone for a while. However, the really fast TLDR is like we were in the underwater place. We came back up to
Yes.
the city. We
Yes.
identified it. It's a big bomb. We
But
rode
we
some
identified
horses.
the city.
No, okay.
The
I'll do
orb.
it. I'll do it, Sean. I'll do it, Sean.
No, I'm way faster. We
Okay.
identified the orb. It's a bomb. We bought horses, rode back to Mora in a couple days. Some shit went down, but it doesn't matter. And then we did some bullshit, and we dropped the orb on the bandit camp. Maybe went down to the coast, and we're climbing up a tower that's underground that we think is going to come up in the middle of camp. And Mora has some soldiers that are going to help us attack.
Gotcha. What do I attack?
Well, you killed Keltis,
Oh,
and so now we're just going to keep.
shit.
We're just going to keep
Did
going
it,
up.
Did it? Wait. Did it drop the mount or?
No. No, we didn't get anything. Or someone took the drop and didn't tell us.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
His
decided.
head did drop.
Uh,
His head dropped.
yeah.
But you.
You guys had like a little like pop up message that was like burn the loot or take the loot, and everyone voted burn, unfortunately, and it was like majority
Yeah.
rule.
I mean, I don't
I
want
didn't
to.
realize till after. I think we all just saw. Well, you guys definitely saw red
Yeah.
and just wanted him extra dead.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Keltis, I was like, we gotta murder this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's pretty crusty now, and the fire is out, and it's
Nice.
just remains.
I wonder what it tastes like.
This campaign's gonna
Hey.
get really interesting.
Oh man, that's a whole other level. Do you say that out loud? Under your-
Yeah, I definitely do.
I mean, grab a bite, I guess, but
I'm gonna
that's
take it. I'm gonna take a finger.
What?
Oh, he drops from Keltos.
Cut off.
I mean, he did kind of turn into ashes,
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
right? So like,
Ignored
you
that
Is
could-
he
I guess you
ashes
could.
or is it just like dry?
I mean,
crusty
he's like
jerky?
he's crispy, right? You could scrape some ashes off.
Yeah, it's like really, really, really burnt jerky.
KFC baby.
With K meaning Keltis, obviously.
Keltis
Or
fried.
killed.
Chicken.
Keltis fried Keltis.
Oh my god, it's a recurring name. I love it. It's like PH.
Or KKK. Cool, we killed Keltis.
Where,
Oh my
where does the
Hey,
wheat come from?
Hey, let's keep going, huh? How about that?
Yeah.
Time to keep on up this tower.
Karadok and like Varen are chilling, and then like Zenkor says that in there. I was like, I wonder what cannibalism's like. It's just like, you know what? Let's get away
Right,
from
everyone,
here.
short rest over. We had a great day today.
Hey, it was a very productive day. We should keep skedaddering.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys start climbing up. And you can see that there's like small staircases now, and just like it's for Karadok. It's basically like a tower and a like cylindrical staircase essentially, but some of it ends in like platforms for each floor, and you go in a full circle to get to the next kind of staircase up. So you guys have made it up a few floors now. And it seems to be like instead of having ruins in which you have to climb and like awkwardly maneuver through to get up further, it seems to be relatively managed and untouched. It's not as weathered. As you guys get closer and closer, you can now, everyone else can start hearing the wind as it starts getting louder and louder.
Keep on
Is it the
trucking.
wind that we can hear after I do a joke, or is it a different kind of?
Just a
wind?
different kind of wind.
Okay.
And you hear like a sound.
Sick beat.
Yeah,
So,
slightly
yes,
slightly less rhythmic, but yeah.
Wow.
Ew, why would you grab a toe? Like, of all the pieces you could have taken, you grabbed
That's
a toe?
so fucked up. Were you a witch? You know what I did to the last witch?
Yeah, we fucked up. Are you
We
gonna, like, make it into a
fucking-
necklace? Jesus Christ!
She's gonna turn into a little vibrator.
I'm just gonna eat the toe in front of you guys.
Okay,
That's
beer
better.
vegan though, real quick. Though,
That's
one second.
fine. Like,
Okay.
if you're gonna eat it, that's like okay, but if you're just taking it, that's what's fucked up.
No, I literally just took it so that I could eat it and assert my dominance.
Okay. It tastes like absolute ass. It's dirty, very very salty, and tastes like mostly ash.
That's a salty Frito chip.
That was left in the oven for overnight. Yeah.
I have no regrets. I'm happy about this.
All right.
Is this what you overworlders eat?
Yeah. Over a few minutes of traveling up the tower, you eventually see and hear the loud banging every once in a while, and you can see there's just the door latched closed that's like trying to like withstand the storm that's outside, and the beating of the door slowly becomes less intense. And the wind seems to be slowly dying out at this point. And now you're at the door to what you assume to be the exit. And there's no wind.
Shit, we're at the top?
Yeah.
Probably.
And yeah,
whoa.
you're at the doorway that used to be like really loud, and you could hear the banging of the door trying to resist the wind. And now you can slowly hear as the wind dies out, and the door stays stationary.
Okay. Do we hear fucking anything out there?
Not a thing.
Does the door open out or in?
It opens towards you.
Okay.
You can see the latch that was keeping it closed and stopping it from like breaking apart.
Okay, I'm back again.
Okay, let's step back from the door a little bit. This is fucking business time. Alright, folks?
Okay.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is-
You
this
take the
is,
lead.
like,
Zencor will follow.
this can be some real nasty shit. We
I
don't know.
have-
We don't know if the storm did anything.
Correct.
I have to just really small parenthesis, but Rob, your voice is so nice now. I'm
Oh yeah, I finally set up my my Blue Yeti Nano.
well, it doesn't sound nano. I just had to say. Okay, that's it. End of parenthesis.
Yeah. So instead of using my my inline microphone
He
on
uses
my
his outline.
iPod headphones, now I'm using a real microphone. Well,
Like
it's not really a
boy.
real microphone. It's still just like a USB microphone, but whatever. It's pretty good. It was like 90
Mine's
bucks.
USB too.
He's just
It looks-
talking audio, like.
And it looks really
narrative.
cool.
Like it's fine. It's good.
I mean,
There's
it's
nothing wrong.
no Neumann
It's not-
U87,
it's
but
not
I mean,
like fucking studio quality, but like for fucking Discord, it's great.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. I have to say. It's like
Yeah.
my ears right now are well.
Okay.
Okay, end of parenthesis. Sorry.
I'm like picturing like Varen like hand at the door, like ready and looking at everyone, and then Karadok being like, "Sankor, your voice sounds really nice today." And there's just like this talk, and like Varen's like
Thanks,
ready
man.
to go.
thanks, buddy.
Should we wait a minute to see if we hear Mora's troops come in?
Well, yeah.
We can't
We
like
could stealth a little bit. Oh,
Well, stealth where? Like try to look like a step?
yeah, like there's a tower and then there's like a sort of a clearing. And then there's some trees, but there's like not a whole lot that you can really
Yeah.
hide behind.
It might be a little
Let's
difficult.
okay. Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit.
Okay.
Is everyone cool with that? I'm gonna
Oh, that, yeah, let's do
I'm gonna take my immovable rod and I'm gonna put it up next to like the latch on the door or whatever to like hold the door closed.
Okay. It's you're a little bit more confident with the actual immovable rod itself, like being in front of the opening of the door, but you can see the actual lock itself is just like partially torn off the wall now. Like the actual part that the latch goes into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is just like partially torn off the wall now, and like the stone is just completely cracked.
I just want something in case there are folks out there and they try to come in. I want them to not do that.
Yeah.
So let's hang out like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, in your little timeline now, it's been anywhere between 50 and an hour and 10 minutes. And
Is it
you
10 minutes
don't-
later?
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
How long does the bomb last for again?
And
1
then-
hour.
And it's over seemingly. So
So it's
No, I'm kidding.
in some fashion, it took us an hour to get up here.
I had
And
a
I wanted to give
storm.
a little bit of time for troops to like make their way in from not inside the storm to where inside the storm was. And if we've I'm assuming we've been listening this whole time and we haven't really heard shit.
No.
Okay. Let's peek out that door.
Okay. Taking the movable rod out, you're able to unlatch the door and open it. And as you open, it like kind of starts dragging across the ground as like part of the actual what do you call those hinges? Is actually like broken off slightly, and you drag it across the ground. You can now see just devastation, trees toppled, branches everywhere. What you assume to be tents and other setups just like strewed everywhere. Like there's torn fabric and banners and anything that's like barely recognizable, just sheets of random torn fabric everywhere. There's several dead bodies, just like lots of completely like the texture is just like a harsh like tear. As many things have just kind of grazed across the skin violently. There's several devilish kind of creatures that have just been completely fallen. One or two bone devils you recognize. The giant creatures are now completely like crushed in by a fallen tree, and several smaller demons similar to the ones that originally killed Devram, also just like murdered as well.
I think
Damn.
we're gonna I'm gonna say let's creep outside. And we are now cleanup crew. Let's fucking double tap all these assholes.
Okay.
Everyone got like a sword or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I got an
I'm
axe.
I'm picturing literally like walking around stabbing shit in the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is like
just
I'm finishing this job.
okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure these things are dead.
As you guys are doing that, just to paint the environment for you, you guys are essentially at the very top of whatever hill that you guys had originally seen every single time that you guys approached this camp. It's a semi-peninsula kind of setup in which there's actually another stone tower at the very edge of that peninsula.
Okay.
That seems to be the least untouched of all the area around you. You can see
The least untouched.
yeah, like there's like completely ripped like pieces of ground and like
So it's the most fucked
destroyed. It's the least fucked up, sorry.
up. Okay.
Yeah. It seems as though the storm had hit pretty much, and that would be the borderline. So anything that like kind of just got thrown out is what has damaged that tower, but it seems relatively untouched. Yours is somewhat outwards and probably the one that you guys are used to seeing. And then you have like a large, what used to be a field but is now kind of just like debris and shit of the camp, and just like a destroyed forest around.
Okay. I'm nervous about that other tower.
You guys go around and everything is dead that is here. There's not a single barely alive thing. It's
We're not
it's
hearing-
pure devastation.
No groans, no moans.
No, I ran the full thing, and the amount of damage that this fucking storm does in an hour, anything that got hit by this storm had not even close to a chance. The closest things were the two bone devils. Anything
Okay.
that was
Alright.
not able to
Interesting.
exit the storm in time just took like 400 or something damage. It was actually insane.
Oh, hopefully our
Imagine
backup
if that
was
went
nowhere
on
near the
the
storm when it happened.
Sorry?
Well, they were supposed to wait a few miles away.
Yeah, they're at least a mile out. as
Okay,
far
Which
as
is
you're
also
aware.
very interesting because I would have expected them to be here by now. So, well, I mean, I guess it depends how far away they are. Because if they were like half a mile away, and it takes like, I don't know, 20 minutes to walk a mile or something.
Sure.
I don't remember what times are. Maybe they're not quite here yet. That's fine. We'll just look like badasses when they get here.
You also can see Varen. It's probably close to around 2 o'clock almost, like
Okay.
sunwise. Yeah.
Let's give me the lowdown on this tower. Is it like windows? Is it like fortified?
It's a fortified stone tower with a few. You can see from your elven eyes that it's not too far away. It's about like 60 feet away. It has small openings that you can see were once used, at least in the past, as ways of shooting arrows out from a defensive position. Other than that, it's just a simple door and not very many windows until the very top.
Okay.
Very simple, cylindrical, slowly getting thinner as it goes up. And it seems to be just as old as the tower that you just got out of, but in better condition.
Did we? So we came out of a tower. Was there more up? Like we came out on the ground
Yeah.
floor, right?
Yeah.
Could we have kept going up?
You couldn't from your entrance, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's like other stairs somewhere,
Mhm.
or they're busted. Should we like hang out and wait for the Mora folks to show up?
I feel like we shouldn't be out in the open.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
I'm a little worried about maybe some folks bunkered down in that tower, and I'm not super jazzed about just walking up to it.
No, anything we do, we need to do with caution. Like, so we kept up like our end of the deal, what we said we were going to do. So now we need to rendezvous with the backup so that we can all go in together.
I could wild shape into a bird and just scope everything out before we rendezvous.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because like if there's any, like I guess if there's something more that we can do, kind of like secretive, like in the shadows.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be a big bird. I'd like go to like a small bird.
Yeah.
It'd be inconspicuous. Not like the giant vulture we had before.
So, a little sparrow or something.
Yeah, that's something I can do, right, John?
Wild shape in what specific form? What are you talking? Which type of bird? You want to? You didn't
Just
say
a
you want.
small, like a small bird. Like it would have been
Yeah.
a bird that would be native to the coast. So yeah, I would have seen it
Let
more than
me
twice.
just double check. You're level 8 now.
Yeah.
I think. Can you do flying speed yet?
Oh, that
It should
depends
say-
depends on your druid level.
Yeah.
So you
Wild
might actually not
shape.
be able to do flying.
8th level. Yes, you can. You just. This is the level in which you can do flying forms now.
But she has one level cleric.
Yeah, so I'm seventh level druid.
Yeah,
This is one
you
of those
can't.
like shitty things.
Yeah. Next level, you can turn into flying forms, but they're a little bit more complicated.
I can
Why is this not
I can send
on
Fenris
repeat?
to do a little look around.
Can he be extra sneaky sneaky?
Of course he can be sneaky.
I could go around with him as a dog.
You can
I
take
just
pretty much
totally called
any
Fenris a
form
dog.
Whatever you're into, that's fine.
not crazy. Like basic animals, you can pretty much do.
Yeah, I mean, she
I'm gonna look at
must be able to do
Fenris.
like a wolf or something at this point.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Fenris, and then while he's looking at me, I'm just gonna like turn into like a replica of him.
Okay. He's not two-faced. Just kind of looks at you and waits for anyone to give some sort of clue as to what's gonna go down.
all right, cool.
I'll nudge him to like follow.
Scout it out.
All right. So he follows you guys. You start going towards the tower. You have to be careful because the tower is pretty much like.
Wait.
Yes.
Are you going to the tower, or are you looking for the Mora people?
We're scoping out what is there right now.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay, at the tower or like, because like there's two places right now. They're in opposite directions. There's the tower, which is on like a jagged cliff, or there's the like back towards
I thought we were
Mora.
gonna go to the tower because the
Okay,
wolf
yeah.
has like a
That's what I thought.
crazy like jump and all that shit, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're pretty mobile.
Okay, so you guys are going to the tower.
Yes.
So
'Cause I
you
think
got,
we should have like people scouting ahead while other people are trying to find the backup.
We can.
You guys shouldn't do anything that like puts you guys to.
Let's just
well, I can't
let's
do
just
anything.
hang out for now. Let's just hang out where we are.
Okay.
at
like-
this point, by the way, your octopus and your wolf are gone.
That's fine.
Because
I feel
ideally,
like
the Mora
octopus
people
would be
are like,
very conspicuous.
Yeah, the more people should be on our
they
doorstep.
should come to us, right? And so like, we shouldn't have to go looking for them necessarily. But we'll see what happens with wolfies over there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Alright, so the two wolves start going out. They have to be relatively careful because the cliff is like a big tooth. And so they like can kind of flank it if you guys are looking for it, but it's only like 5-6 feet outwards and relatively broken ground. The door's closed. There doesn't seem to be any loud sounds that you can hear from the outside.
Can I put my ear to the door and like try to use my good old wolfy ear to hear if there's anything like shuffling?
Sure. Use a perception check.
Okay.
Wolves have advantage on checks that rely on hearing.
Oh
So you gotta do
Retreat.
perception with advantage.
Perception's +6 anyways.
Okay. You have it. You have advantage.
Advantage.
Carefully how you say that. You might roll another one.
Okay.
20. All right. Listening in, you don't hear too much. There doesn't seem to be any sound on the inside.
Alrighty. And I can't push the door open a little bit with my nose, can I? It's like probably got a handle.
Yeah. It's actually got like a kind of handle in which you have to like lift up.
Okay. I'm just gonna like put like a scratch mark at the door there,
All right.
like on the floor,
All right.
and then I'll carry on. What's Fenris doing? Does he look like he sees or smells or hears anything?
Sean, you can roll a perception for him if you want.
Sure. 1. I think he's kind of like keeping an eye on the building in general, not like putting his ear up to a door or anything weird, like this other weird dog.
Doesn't seem to see much at all either.
Yeah.
You could kind of vaguely make shapes of like the topmost room. It seems to be like one whole room at the very top. That's pretty much all I can gauge.
I think he's just sort of like watching Ariel's back right now.
Alright. What else are you guys trying to do? Anything else?
No, other than like trying to listen for sounds and smells and maybe like other entrances that we can't see from where we were.
Yeah, the only notable thing that you can smell is like a faint acidic smell. And a lot of moisture because directly under you is the crashing of the ocean.
Where's the acidic smell coming from?
It's coming
like,
from the tower. Yeah. It's coming straight from the tower, like above you.
It's coming from the lemon patch inside of the tower.
Is it an acidic smell that we've smelled, like that I would have smelled before?
No, not
Ooh,
really.
that smell. Can you smell that smell? That smelly smell?
I don't know. That smell.
You haven't
Smell it,
encountered
smell
it before.
smelly?
No.
Okay. And it's at the building that I put the scratch marks, right?
Yep. Very
Just
top.
the one tower, yeah.
Yeah.
While they're gone, Varen's a real dumb idiot. Can I spend 1 minute of uninterrupted concentration to sense whether any of my favorite enemies are present within 5 miles, which I should have done forever ago, but I forgot how to play this game.
Ago. That's so good.
Yep.
So, hey man, at least you remember now. If it was me, I would have remembered like 4 days from now.
In the meantime, you do that.
While they're scouting, yeah.
You can sense.
How far are we from Mora even? 5 fucking miles. I don't. It feels like it's.
That's an hour and a half.
That's definitely. That's a hard way of quantifying because you're also like elevated and it's like a hypotenuse.
I know.
It's like a hypotenuse angle.
I'm gonna say.
But
what Varen is trying to sense.
I know. I'm gonna give
is
you
like the tower and like shit within maybe a couple miles.
Yeah, you sense 10 humans in a distance, and the group of you, and that's it.
I get nothing from the tower.
Nothing from the tower.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
And then you get like the familiar blip of the very edge of the farmlands of Mora.
Okay.
Which are all humanoids.
Can I get an approximate distance of the 10 humans? And general direction, like from Mora.
They're coming from
miles.
They're coming from a similar direction to where you originally ever saw this camp, which is one of the first times you ever came here.
So they might be on the road.
They're okay. Let me just do directions for a moment. They're south, actually, directly south of you.
Okay.
And they're not too far out now. Actually, they should be approaching you shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hang out. Wait for the puppers to come back.
Okay. Is anything else that the troop are doing?
Nah, we just
fur
chilling,
troop?
bruv.
The fur troops?
Yeah.
Just fucking mad chilling, bro.
Fucking straight chilling, bruv.
Dude, just fucking
kicking-
chilling.
kicking
you
it
know?
back.
Fucking right there, bud. Oh yeah, bud.
Just kicking it back, you know? Having some brewskis.
Fucking straight
Having a
kicking her, bud.
brewski, you know? Varen's got a bottle of wine. Let's hang
Makes me
out.
so happy.
Fucking Zener, bud's he's got the fucking alchemy jug, buddy. You want some fucking meat? I'll give you some fucking meat, bud.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that
like,
boy.
"Yo, I'll show you some Zen, bud."
A fucking Zenner, bud.
All right. Anything else Ariel's doing?
No, I'm gonna kind of like saunter back to the group, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
change back into form. I'm just gonna kind of just come by and ask for a little scratch, and then when no one fucking scratches me, I'll be like, "Fuck you, asshole!"
Can,
And her off.
I don't know. You don't know if anyone's
Can,
scratching you or not.
He wants to rub my belly.
can druids
Hmm.
talk when they're wild shaped?
No.
No.
Not if the forms can't.
Dumb.
They
Yeah.
they can
Can you
vocalize
bark at
as
you?
the form. Yeah, she can bark.
Can she talk to Fenthras?
Well, dogs don't talk; they kind of communicate through emotion.
I know, but like, can she?
She doesn't automatically know how to speak like wolf.
Okay.
Yeah. She vocalizes in similar ways though, and like a lot of it's just
Hang on.
instinctual and emotional based.
So since I'm also a ranger, I have an ability.
Oh
I have
my
an
god.
I have an innate ability to communicate with beasts. Through sounds and gestures, I can communicate simple ideas to a beast as an action and read its basic mood and intent.
Okay.
I learn its emotional state,
Yeah.
whether it is affected by magic of any sort,
Uh-huh.
its short-term needs,
Yeah.
and actions I can take, if any, to persuade it not to attack.
Okay.
So, Ariel, please inform me what your short-term needs are
Oh
and
my
your
God.
emotional state. What the fuck? I'll. Fine. But bring both those doggos over. They're getting belly rubs while we're waiting for the backup to show up.
I wish that I could put that gif on the stream, just because that would be what you would be.
I'm
getting.
pretty sure
Would not
everyone
be
has an
getting
idea. I'm pretty sure everyone has an idea. As soon as Sean
quite-
mentioned as soon as Sean mentioned the spell title, I was like, yeah, I get what's going on.
Oh boy, but I don't know if you would also pick up that I'm slightly nervous of that tower that I left scratch marks at.
She's afraid of towels when she's in wolf form.
So you're
I'm afraid of them.
nervous. You're nervous but excited, and your short-term need is attention and belly rubs.
Yeah. I'm
Got
not
it.
complicated, okay? It's just
I can handle that.
Alright. You start hearing
I'm so happy.
rustling and movement and conversation in the south of you along the forest's edge.
Gonna get my bow ready. Just
Okay.
we don't super know if these are more people or not.
The visual would have been amazing though if all of you guys were rubbing my belly and then I just walked back into while we're surrounded by a bunch of dead bodies.
Alright, you're got your bow ready. Everyone is sitting down, having some brewskis. Just chilling her.
Fucking straight chilling her, dude.
And one by one, you start seeing blood-stained and bloodied individuals in armor just start coming out and kind of squinting their eyes when like applied to direct sunlight. They can like
Why the
just
hell
barely
are
see you guys.
Emblems.
They aren't wearing red, which all the other people were,
But they're
So
wearing
far, so
blood.
good.
but they are covered in blood. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not their blood.
You see a robed figure who also has like blood stains all over it. Even though it is a black robe, you can see, and there's like bits.
Hey, is it our funny?
It's bits of like the sleeve. You can see like a slow drip of blood coming out. An elf start coming out that is familiar, and beside the elf is a armored human that you recognize as Rashaz, who know that name. And the
Okay.
one beside him is Alduin. And lastly, coming
Oh,
out,
my
kind
boy
of,
Alduin's back.
and you can see beside Rashaz is a younger lad helping him walk. Rashaz looks like absolute death, and helping him walk is Devram, who actually almost looks like a soldier now. He's decked out, has like weird gunk on his face.
Okay.
And that's
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna sit back down. It's back to chill zone.
Okay. And yeah, you looking at them. The guards aren't like the 6 individuals you don't know. They look pretty rough. Shy and Alduin, that you're assuming that's Shy if Alduin and Rashaz are here. They aren't looking too hot either, but Rashaz is like, he could sit down the wrong way and he's gone. And like Devram helps him down and is like, I don't know if you guys have any meds or anything that can help. Is
there anyone that's like on the edge of dying? Because I have spared the dying.
Shaw's is completely bleeding out at this point. I'm amazed he was able to walk.
Bring him over here. I got him, fam.
What is spare the dying?
Well, whoever's like unconscious, I can stabilize them so that
everyone is quote unquote stable.
Okay.
To metagame a little bit after the descriptions, Rashaz is literally at 1 HP.
Okay, bring him over here. I'm gonna heal him.
Okay, so he's set down in the middle of the group.
I'll heal somebody else too.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my healing wounds on him.
Okay.
Which means
So
would mean I'd have to come out of my dog form, my wolf form.
Okay. People are all in shock. Like, they're already in shock, and you just transforming. They see it in their peripheral, and they're not even registering. Like, a lot of them are just. They seem to be shook.
Okay, I'm gonna not even give a fuck about that, and I'm gonna go to the first person that's not being healed that needs it terribly, and I'll use cure wounds on them.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, you get to choose, really. Like, they're all equally pretty shitty at that point. There's the 6 guards, there's an elf, and then there's
important?
Well, I mean, Rashad only has 1
robes.
HP, and like the most I can do is heal him for 1d4 plus 4. So if anybody else can,
I've got some healing that I can help out with, but I'm gonna let y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Rune on Rashad. I'll help with that then as well.
Cool.
Oops.
Alright. So you
Plus
guys can
1d8
roll
plus-
that. Nice roll, Rob.
8. Perfect
Alright.
roll.
Oh, there's like the golf clap. Perfect
Yeah.
swing. Good form on that one.
Oh, great shot.
Alright. Oh, he's a little bit higher than I thought, my bad. But he's pretty
Okay, so
bad.
he's got 8 and 7.
Okay, and then you did 7? Cool. So he's actually looking relatively okay now.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my little bag of good berries and just kind of hold it out to everyone.
Okay.
So I don't know. I got a lot. If they each want to take a couple, let me know how many they take. I'll let you know. I got 68 of them. So
I mean,
kinda...
you can use them and you'll heal one of them.
I'm feeling more like there's like how many people are there? Like 10?
There's 10 in total people. Devram actually looks relatively okay, weirdly enough.
If each of them maybe take like 5 on average, you know, maybe
True.
I lose
Okay.
50, maybe 50 HP ends up finding its way out.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
like the basic soldiers, can I just try to use my medicine roll?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
just help heal them? Like
Just do 2 medicine checks. Do you have a healer's kit in your
I
inventory? Because
No.
that's kind of what you would need. You can still do a medicine check to just see if you can use like a little bit of bandages and stuff to help them out
Oh
and
yeah, and I can
comfort
like rip
them.
off their shit and
Yeah.
that stuff.
But there might not be any like HP regain kind of sense. It might be just a lot of just like helping them out and making them feel a bit better and comfort shit.
I'm earning brownie points here, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to go to each of these characters and update their sheet.
Oh, fucking rip.
It's all good though. They're all in the same section. And Shy.
Okay, so there's both my medicine rolls.
Alright. And that's 5.
Pretty damn good.
I love doing math by 5s. It's so easy. How is Devram? I thought I'm pretty sure he's like almost good. Yeah, okay, he takes your berries and he's at full health. Okay.
Takes all of them.
No, he just takes the 5. Alright, so you did a
Okay.
20 and an 18. You help some with their broken bones. You have like makeshift casts and everything that you've done for some of them and splints. The finding wood and stuff for splints is really easy right now. And yeah, it seems as though the soldiers especially are in relative comfort for their states. Almost all of them could fight if needed, but aren't looking in too big of fighting shape, other than Devram himself.
I mean, I think we're
Well, it's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know their state.
yeah, we're not quite sure that
Everyone's
we're, like, done
alive.
here,
Yeah,
right?
everyone's alive and
So,
is
like, we're-
in no risk of dying unless any threat comes out. Like everyone's good.
While we're sort of like hanging out and handing out some heals, I'll ask whoever seems to have their shit together the most.
Hmm.
Like how's it going? What went down?
Rashaz
How's your
tries.
day been so far?
Rashaz instinctively tries to answer for everyone, and you can see he just like holds his rib cage and is just like grunts for a moment, and everyone kind of like steps up. It's really awkward and nervous, and he kind of gives you guys like a nod. Mostly when he's looking around nervously, he's only looking at like Varen, Zenkor, and occasionally Caradoc, and he's just like, so. Yeah, we did what you said, and we waited, a little bit out and waited for noon, and like you said, the storm started, and we were waiting for it to end, and then they rushed us. It's giant devilish things and cultists and magicians, and it became a skirmish of sorts. I guess my first real battle, other than what we faced before with us.
Fuck.
And it was pretty rough. He looks at the others and he's like, we were almost 10 times this, and we're cut down pretty quick. There's these. He like stumbles a little bit like backwards when he sees like nearby a bone devil completely destroyed by a tree. And he's like, there's a few of those things, and 2 of them called 2 more, and I'm amazed that we defeated those, let alone the cultists that were with them. And they pretty much were the ones that took out most of us.
Goddamn.
I just got really lucky, and the others not so much.
If it makes you feel any better, Caradoc chopped off Keltis' head today.
Yeah, it felt good.
It's kind of weird, right?
Winces and gets really quiet at the name.
Burned him too.
Shocked the shit
I
out
ate
of his
it, so-
ashes.
I just don't. That's good. That's good. Sorry, I
Okay.
just feel awkward about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to wait before we checked out this one last tower before. We wanted to wait for y'all to show up just to see what kind of backup we had. It might be better if y'all just kind of hang out.
Nods. He's like, yeah, I'll watch over them. Urshaw's kind of like coughs. He's like, honestly, as weird as it sounds, this guy, he's kind of a badass today. Took on one of them by himself for a while. Whatever shit he's trying to spew with modesty, definitely one-upped us today.
Damn.
Good
My
job.
man.
He's kind of unkillable so far.
He shrugs and tries to like force a smile on Rashaz's face. He's like, But I will say he still did not win our tournament. And he kind of looks at Zenkor and gives him a wink.
Well,
Um,
I am very sorry about all your losses today, though, but I am glad to see you again.
Thanks. We were just ill-equipped, but
You know,
we made the best of it.
I can't help but feel responsible because our half-baked plan wasn't as well thought out as I would have hoped. So
If what we saw was just a piece of what they had, and they could have attacked us at any time, it's better now than any time they choose.
yeah,
I appreciate
for
it.
what it's worth. I mean, we can look around and see.
yeah, see the devastation.
Yeah. If
The
if
plan
that
didn't
happened
go as
in
well as it could have, but
no plan ever does.
yeah,
I guess that's
still-
fair.
Still not bad.
But you promise you won't tell anyone about this illegal magic we used, right?
I mean,
What illegal magic? There's no proof.
Yeah, all the proof is gone.
We have a really rad sorcerer with us. What?
what's illegal to the Divine Order and what's illegal to us as an independent state is two completely different things.
Weird
My man.
tornado. Tornadoes happen all the time on the coast, probably.
That is true.
I don't know how. Whatever. I don't.
We
Conjured a water spout.
I won't speak for the others. I'm still an outsider, but from my stay in Mora, it seems as though intent is generally the moral value. I think everyone's going to be really appreciative, or at least most people will be really appreciative of what was done today. Some will have to
I get-
grieve.
I guess the only thing we can do now is to continue going forward to make sure that no loss is in vain.
Alright, just send a signal if you need us.
If you hear us screaming, "Help! Help! Oh God, help!" then you know.
I'll take it as a
Anyone?
sign.
Yeah. All right, crew, y'all ready to make sure this tower is empty? Oh God, it better just be fucking empty.
Well,
Oh, I
knowing
didn't
us,
say
it's not going to be
before.
empty.
I didn't say it before, but I'm gonna say it now because now I'm not a wolf. I'll say
Mm.
it smells like acid in there, but I didn't hear anything. So I would suggest checking for magic and checking for traps.
Cool.
Smells like what?
Acid.
Oh,
It smells like
Acid.
ass. What?
Yeah.
smells like gas. Oh boy, I can't wait to get inside then.
Let's, yeah, let's go check out. Let's go. It's tower time.
You guys head over to the tower, walk over. You're now at the doorway. There's some scratch marks on the ground in front of the door. You can.
Are there any
Very-
openings other than the door that we could see through from the ground?
No. There's
Okay,
slight.
they're probably all pretty high.
Yeah,
up,
there's
like the
slight
arrow slits.
openings for the arrow slits, and there's a couple of windows at the very top of the tower. It's not
Yeah,
a
but how
very.
high up-
It's not a
How high
very
up are the arrow
tall.
slits?
It's like 10, 15 feet. It's not a very tall tower, but
We
It's
might
defensible.
be able to like fucking cheerleader our way up to that. Take a
they
little-
are
whatever,
they're
fuck.
like they're about like 8 inches wide by like 2 feet long.
Let's just try to open the door, maybe.
It is locked.
Okay. I try harder. What kind of a door handle are we dealing with here? Actually, what are we?
It's like a actual handle that you like lift, and like that like lifts up the iron, in which you can like
Oh,
have
so
it
it's
off
got
the
like a
latch.
lock on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably very similar to the one that was on the other side.
Zenkor.
Sorry, what was that?
Do you got anything for doors?
Ooh, for doors? Yeah.
Actually, what material is the door made out of?
It's wood and a bit of reinforcement of iron.
Okay, no problem.
a really mean interpretation of the people over there at the camp.
Sorry, I've been
Look
sick
at
for
me.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh, what's that, you little hurt? Yeah,
I'm a
that's
soldier.
what you sound like. Alright, Zenkor's gonna firebolt the door, try to catch it on fire, and bust it open.
Alright, roll attack roll.
Oops. Oh, 10, 10.
Okay, roll damage.
Or no, wait, sorry, that was my damage roll. I fucked that up.
Okay, I was like,
You want me to
Gotta make
start
sure-
it from the
you gotta-
top?
You gotta roll the
Yes.
attack.
You gotta
'cause in
roll the
case you
attack.
crit.
Oh, that's true.
Always in case you crit.
Well, also, because there's sometimes where you're guaranteed to hit something like a dragon, but you might not always do enough damage to it to roll damage.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
24 definitely friggin' impacts it. So you can roll that.
Okay, so then I guess
That's
I do 9 damage.
Yeah, it's blown partially, like indented in enough that with some maneuvering, you guys could probably just undo the lock from the outside.
Dang.
Oh, so there's just like a bar in the way or something. All right.
It's like locked from the inside, but like it's the
Yeah.
same sort of latch system. And
It's not like a lock, it's just got, like, a
yeah, the
bar.
door is like now dented
Yeah.
enough and broken open that you guys could probably like try and put your hand in.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, it's essentially that.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I do that.
Okay. You get like a splinter or two, but it's not like anything catastrophic, and you get the door open. And, you guys are now in a dark space. All the torches, all the lights are completely out, and you just smell a faint, acidic smell. Very dry.
Defo,
Don't use fire. I'll use my light.
Yeah. Ariel. Well, the light, please and thank you.
What would you like me to light? You know, what, I'm holding my trident. I'll
Okay.
light my trident.
Cool.
Badass.
It now glows like Aquaman, and you can walk around
Yeah,
with
it sure
light.
does.
The main floor you can see is just a long, ovalish table with a few chairs. One of them fell on the side. Sorry. There's a few just goods. You can see holy water. There's a few gallons of some sort of mead. Supplies, basic supplies and stuff like that, and a staircase that slowly goes up along the arrow ledges that you could see from the outside.
I don't know, that's pretty weird. How curious.
Seems normal. Just a table and a staircase.
Yeah, that's suspicious. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
It's
Admitting it is the first step.
let's go upstairs, I guess. Let's creeping on up.
You
Don't
reach
forget to search for traps, Pookie.
You reach the second floor, and you can see 2 dead bodies with similar scarring of the ones that you saw from the outside, laid on like bedrolls, with a few medical supplies along the sides of them. There's one small table, 3 beds, not much else. There's like a fireplace that's just starting to die out, and that smells slightly getting a bit more potent.
God, I hate this.
Well, onward and forward, as I like to say.
Yeah.
So you're making your way up to the 3rd floor, and basing
Can I
off.
pick up those medical things?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I yoink those and put those in my bag.
Okay. As far as everything together put into a satchel, you essentially have a healer's kit. So you can like mark that down in your inventory and add that to your inventory.
Yeah.
The final staircase leads up to another closed door. And trying to open this one, whoever is, you can feel a lot of resistance. There's something heavy blocking the way.
What kind of door is it?
It's a similar door to the one from the entrance. So it's a wooden make. Yeah, wooden make.
I don't trust you to not fill rooms with liquid anymore. So when you're like, it smells a lot like acid. There's a door. There's some resistance behind it. I'm like, that's an acid room.
I have acid resistance.
I guess.
Opens it up.
Good-
Just floods
good
the
for
whole
you,
tower
I
with
guess.
acid. It turns out this is just an inverted Elcid where like climbing up you go like further underwater.
Yeah. Does it seem like this is locked?
It's barred at least. There's something heavy blocking it.
Okay, I'm gonna. No,
Are there
I don't
any
really
holes,
wanna-
like small holes a mouse could fit through?
No. No, this is a much newer door than the actual tower as well.
Is there enough wood that Caradoc kind of chippy chop away a little bit, full on Johnny style?
Yeah.
Caradoc,
Please repeat.
would you like to chop a door down?
I mean, I like my axes like they are, but sure, let's.
Alright. Roll your attack roll, Caradoc.
Strength. Oh, just attack roll. Okay.
Yeah, if you're trying to open it up with sheer force, like if you want to try and use your strength and overpower it, go for it. But
No,
if you're
no,
attacking
I'm
it.
going to do.
I grapple the
I'm
door.
going to do the normal roll. Okay, roll.
Okay.
Let's see. Am I stupid or no? Yes, I am.
21. Okay, you roll the damage.
I mean, the door is not moving. It better be hit. Okay.
There's still some iron bits that you could hit.
What?
I was
It's
just
like
saying,
some
like,
iron.
there's a really low AC, but there are chances that you like hit the stone
Yeah,
or hit the iron.
Even if it's not in a combat, I do have 2 rolls or not?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to
Okay.
do 2 rolls
Okay.
right away, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
First damage. That's the
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Second roll. Okay, that should
Mhm.
hit as well.
Mhm.
So total
Damn. 27.
27 damage.
You,
If the door is still there,
the
I
first
have to
whack,
ask
Door
you what
bloodied.
creature-
the first it's bloodied. The first axe attack, you go right for the middle and just it starts shattering inward. You have like actual like wide indent in the doorway, but it's just like not quite enough, and the like fractures are bent inwards. Like none of the actual planks are completely broken. And you go for the second one, and you just go like full throttle onto it, and it now like the complete middle of it has just broken, and some of the half planks now have fallen, and you can see a thick plank of wood that is like across behind of it, partially broken, that was used to kind of block the doorway, as well as what seems to be like a bookcase or some sort of furniture behind it, and there's a small hole in the doorway in the middle now. Where you
Wolf
can
and
see both
gentlemen,
these.
the door is now opened.
It's not.
Woo!
It's not
I mean,
open
there's
at
a
all.
hole in it, but it's not.
It's so far from being open.
You just run through it, okay? That's it.
It was like I was like, hey Caradoc, can you like demolish this dam for me? And you're like, yeah. And you took a brick out of it, and you're like, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, there's a
You
hole
just-
now.
You're all
I
very
get it.
welcome.
Listen, you just have to believe in yourself when you run through it.
can
So just to clarify, there is
Okay.
there you can see through the hole, and there's a
Yeah.
wooden plank that is the bar that is holding the door, and someone has also covered the door so you can see a back of like a bookshelf or some sort of shelving unit or something.
But we've all seen how mice work. If there's a
So,
bookshelf there,
well,
there's probably a
there-
crack.
There's also the question of can we move plank from here, or is the hole not big enough?
You can
and
try.
Second,
Yeah, the hole is
how
pretty
many
big.
times can I attack the door? Because like obviously you can
So
use
many.
the rules until you break the door, but
Those are 3 or 4 solutions you guys can decide.
Hold on.
Okay.
If we tell
Well, I
Zengor
want-
and we
I
point
wanna-
out that it's a bookshelf, will he come through like the Kool-Aid man?
I know I'm not used to using I know I'm not used to using my brain, but maybe we can move that like plank maybe it's not attached to the door, and we can just move it, and maybe it will help.
But the door still is gonna open into the room, so we still gotta move the bookshelf.
Well, yeah.
Did you
but
say
that's less-
book?
That's less.
Shelf.
Shelf.
The
It's a shelf, an empty shelf.
What does Zencor not give a shit about?
People. The
I
people
don't give a
shelf.
shit about
Shelf. It's a
everything
shelf
that
filled with
isn't-
women.
What? Miss- So there's a shelf on the other side of the door, and the door has a hole through it.
Yeah. I mean,
think that should be
honestly,
the mouse.
Can I just like push the shelf from the hole?
Yeah, sure. Make it strength. check.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right, Zenkor's gonna try to push the shelf from the hole.
All right. Roll strength.
Okay. Damn.
All right. So Zenkor like walks up to you guys. He's like, "Guys, you can just push this." And he like pushes, and then kind of like moves back a little bit by like the force of it just resisting. And he doesn't seem to have moved.
Caradoc, please
Yes.
help us. Can you push the bookcase over?
Okay. Do I need to roll something to push a
Yep,
bookcase
strength.
over?
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
You're trying to take out the barricade essentially.
So, strength
Check. Yeah. So it's just whatever your ability is.
Jesus
plus
Christ, why is it so
maybe
high? I might
4 or
know.
something.
Okay, I almost did +7, but that's not.
No, it's
okay,
probably
that
like
was the
plus
same.
4 or something. 12? Alright, it takes you a little bit, and you're kind of embarrassed. But after the third try, it collapses forward, and you hear the loud sound of it crashing onto the floor. The
See,
bar
I told you
itself,
it's open.
afterwards, the bar isn't too hard to remove from now that there's a huge hole in the wall, or in the door. And now the door can partially open, and you can like shimmy through the doorway.
Okay, let's
yeah.
do it.
I mean, like, you're kind of up in front, I guess.
There's a big question though.
Mm-hmm.
Is does my wheelbarrow pass?
No. It's like
so we need to open up the
Yeah.
hole, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she.
Alright, for the sake of narrative, Caradoc just
Stretch
is
it out a
like,
little.
everyone's about to go, like, oh, okay, the door's open. And then Caradoc is just like, no. And he just spends the next 5 to 8 minutes just whacking the
Jesus,
doorway
okay.
until, like, it's just hanging iron and, like, bits and pieces of wood.
See, I told you the door was open.
At least we know there's probably not someone on the other side, I guess, somehow. Otherwise, they would have done something by now.
With plenty of time just sitting around, you guys definitely know that this whatever is inside here is the source of the smell.
Okay, so is there any books on the bookshelf that is now on the ground?
We'll get to that in the next session.
God damn it.
Cliffhanger.
No, are we done? Really?
Yeah, it's almost
What a book
10 to.
tease.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I will
Yeah.
tell you one thing, Senko, before we cut it out. There is a little like pedestal kind of thing, like what do you call those? In a church.
Oh, a tabernacle.
That's French for fuck.
A tabernacle.
No, it's not. A tabernacle.
Oh, really? Like the thing that like priests sit at and do their service?
No. Well,
Yeah, like a
no,
lot of
wait, that's
French
no,
words are like
no.
blasphemy.
Okay.
Sorry, the
Um,
tabernacle is where they keep the body and blood of Christ.
No, I'm talking about like an actual like tall book holder, essentially.
Yeah, an altar.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
A
on top
pretzel?
of it,
It's not a pretzel, you dumb bitch.
on top of it is
Wow.
on top of it is an open book.
hostility.
Are you
Listen,
shooting
just
the
because
pretzel?
I ate the toe in front of you doesn't mean you gotta act like this. I'll eat your fucking toe next.
That's fucking weird. Don't eat my toe unless it's like.
Oh,
You know
what, never
put
mind,
peanut
never
butter on
mind.
Okay.
I mean,
them.
wait,
So
can
the-
I make
My
peanut butter with
pretzel
my
in there.
mason jar?
No.
Go
Unfortunately.
back into your wolf form. I can put peanut butter on my balls, I guess.
You did, You did poison today, I think.
No, I
Fenris
did,
Just, like, looks at you like, the fuck?
You still
Actually,
can't
yeah, I did do
peanut
poison.
butter.
Didn't
Yeah,
I?
you can't do peanut butter, but I believe you can do honey. But, yeah.
Ooh.
Honey?
Sugar,
Actually
sugar.
not good for your dog.
Anyway,
Just saying.
yeah. So there is a book on like an altar by the window in
Okay.
the room.
Gonna
So there's
100%
at
steal
least-
that when we get
There's
through
at
it.
least one book there. Yeah.
I wonder how many evil necromancers are in this one.
You know, it doesn't matter as long as I get to keep the book this time.
Let's go for 2. All right. That's gonna be it for